If you happen to be living under a rock this weekend or busy like any regular person, you may have missed all the news from Jump Festa. If you don't know what Jump Festa is, it's basically a huge convention slash convention that's held by Shueisha. Shueisha is the publisher of Shonen Jump that basically curates and publishes all the amazing manga that you know of, like One Piece, My Hero, Bleach, so on and so forth. I'm here to catch you up on all the news that dropped this weekend. First off, let's start with all the new stuff. Undead Unluck is a new anime that's coming next spring, 2023. This anime is stemmed around two different individuals who are struggling massively in life. One of them has the ability to be extremely unlucky, so much so that it kind of like killed a ton of people when she was young, and she kind of avoids everyone and anybody. And she ends up meeting someone who's undead, hence the title Undead Unluck. Both of these come together in an effort to help each other in their struggles. Next anime that's coming out also next spring, April 2023, Mashle. If you're really into Harry Potter, Hogwarts, and that magical stuff, Mashle is a great one for you to add to your list for next spring. It's about essentially our hero in a world of magic, and he can't do any magic. And because he can't do any magic, he kind of uses his muscles as a way to prove that you don't need magic to be strong and get around in the world that he lives in. I highly talked about manga that's being released also in April of 2023 is Hell's Paradise. Hell's Paradise is about a character who has committed a multitude of crimes that seems really difficult to kill despite the fact that he's on death row. Therefore, the shogunate has given him the opportunity to basically expunge all his crimes at the cost of essentially visiting this unearthly realm in which many expedition teams have disappeared going into them. In this realm, there is this rumor in which you can acquire the elixir of life that would make you immortal. So our main character, along with a group of other characters, venture into this new realm, which we can only assume is probably very hellish based on the title of the anime. Really looking forward to that, as MAPPA will be animating that one. There was tons of new anime announced at Jump Festa this weekend. But in addition to new anime, also animes that are currently running / existing. Spy Family is getting a season 2 that's coming out next year, so it's probably already in the works or they're planning it out. But in addition to season 2, we're also getting a movie. So next year it's going to be another big year for Spy Family. Some surprises that we got is that Blue Exorcist is in production. Again, while it's not mentioned whether this is completely new, whether it's a reboot, whether it's a season 3, essentially there's a new anime in the works, and that's all you need to know for now. At some point this year, the creator of Naruto announced that there was a big surprise coming this year / next year for the Naruto franchise. I think a lot of fans were hoping for either a Naruto reboot from what I've seen just on the internet, but that's not what we're getting. Considering that things have been very dry for Boruto, which is the sequel to Naruto, it has been announced at Jump Festa that one, Sasuke's story, which is a spin-off manga from the original story, is getting animated into the Boruto anime, which is very interesting and good news. And another announcement is that Boruto is finally approaching on the Code arc, which will start in February. So Sasuke's story will start in January 2023, and the Code arc will start in February 2023. While I'd like to say I'm excited about Boruto making progress, I kind of gave up on it because we just spent an entire year of watching fillers. So, can I say that I'll be watching Boruto? Probably not. But those of you still watching, hang in there, okay? It's gonna get better soon. Picking up in April 2023, Dr. Stone Season 3 is making its return off the OEA Ryusui. As we see in Ryusui, he kind of like unpetrifies a sailing captain of the seas in order to help him sail the rest of the world to help understand what created the petrification phenomenon. So we get to see Senku essentially invent more. Something fans that have been waiting for a very long time is the announcement of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. It's been long awaiting after release of Season 1 and JJK0, the movie that came out in theaters last Christmas. Based on the visuals and new character designs, it looks like JJK2, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, will pick right back up from the end of Season 1, but with a little in-between. It looks like, based on what we saw in the movie, Geto and Gojo have a relationship from when they used to go to school together. And it looks like that season 2 will be starting off on expanding on that story. In addition to the expansion of that story, it looks like we're also going to get the Shibuya arc. But before we get the Shibuya arc, we got a bunch of other character designs, which is inclusive of Toji, which is Megumi's dad. And before we get into that, it seems like the internet has been exploding way before they announced the character design of Toji for the anime. Because it seems like manga fans have already been losing their minds off his character design. So I'm ready to watch the internet ensue with chaos.